From Rixie, this is All Staff. Welcome back to the show, everyone. We did our sync clap and we're in.
We're in.
I just heard like a big phone hit the do you want to do that welcome letter again?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. No one cares.
We'll live with it.
Tonight's kind of an interesting night because Dan and I are both holders of Dogecoin. Have you been looking at it, Dan?
I didn't look at it until like 5 seconds before we got on this call.
Yeah, dude, it was at 27 cents like 10 minutes ago.
That is wild.
Yeah. So, yeah, today is the highest. Today, which is what, the 15th of April, 2021.
Yeah.
Today marks the highest Dogecoin has ever been sold for, which is 27 cents. And I hold a fuck ton of Doge. So
yeah,
this
dude.
is a big day for me. So I'm trying not to look at my phone.
I know it's difficult. Me too. I'm trying to stay away from it because I know it's gonna dip and it's gonna rise and it's gonna be a hell of a ride.
Just sell it.
Yeah.
No. No.
So
Yeah.
Dan, just so that we can get it out of our system. What was the highest number you saw in your account?
Well, I have reclaimed losses that I had done on some options that I did last year.
Great.
And that was probably about $1,000 that I've gotten back. So I'm sitting pretty, off of a very small investment because I got in luckily at a decent time a couple months ago.
Do you know what it was when you bought it?
When I bought in, it was at 0.037, and then I
Okay.
bought some more when it went up to about 0.047.
Okay.
So I'm averaging around, It's a good return right now, dude.
I mean, it's insane. I got
Much
in,
wow. Such currency.
I got in the first time at 0.0022.
That's absolutely nuts, dude. That's 63,000% last time I checked increase.
Incredible.
And just a few minutes ago, my account, I have 150,000 coins. My account was at $41,000.
That's a whole year's worth of pay.
And
That's for
again, I
somebody.
say
No.
pull it out.
Tanner, you don't understand. It's a long-term game.
Trust me, I gave him the whole talk.
We had a
Dude,
talk before you got on here.
You don't know the hold mentality.
Dude, the hold mentality.
You got to have it. You got to be part of the Doge army.
Just pull out everything but your original investment. And
which brings me to my another point that I had, which was I think that if we could figure out a way to offer services for Dogecoin, I think that would be a good way to promote our company too, as well as promoting a currency that we both back and care about. So,
yeah, it's an interesting
point.
idea. I don't know how to take Dogecoin.
we'd have to figure out how. We'd have to work with some sort
Yeah.
of transaction company. But I mean, it's something that we could do and be kind of on the forefront of that before it starts to hit everywhere, because a lot of places are starting to take it, and it could really benefit us if we're doing that too.
Yeah.
So
Well, do you guys have anything interesting? I have two topics that I know we're gonna spend a lot of time on. So if you have anything, get
Okay.
it out now.
I'll go ahead and shoot real quick. So I talked with Michael, and we're gonna get in the studio next week and just kind of get on mic and start vibing off each other, throwing ideas back and forth, and kind of figuring out the kind of structure we want to do for the show, how we want it to feel. See what kind of comes out naturally, and bring out that inner content creator that he is. So I think it'll be fun, and we're gonna work on. Probably going to go up to Jacksonville, record some. He may come down here to record some. So it's going to be a good relationship between us, and I'm really looking forward to it. Also, on a
This
different
is
note,
mullet, right?
yeah, mullet.
Nice.
So on a different note, I actually started streaming this week.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That's awesome.
I'm
really?
not, huge or anything, by any means, nor do I have many people who listen, but I'm trying to, I play so many games. It just makes sense to share that joy that I have with my friends, with as many people as I can, just the same way we do this.
Exactly.
Gaming's a big part of my life. So why not try to share that like we're sharing our thoughts and our business and our music and podcasts. So I just think that's something we could also use to promote Rixie in general.
Absolutely. Do you need any like streaming graphics?
I mean, yeah, if we could work on getting some graphics set up, I could help you where I can. I mean, I don't really have anything special, nor do I know the format really. I mean, I do have the Rixie logo and, some other small things, and Twitch Studios like helps make it a little easier on me to kind of like create templates, but it's by no means the most advanced or awesome thing ever. And not to mention
Yeah.
my camera is just absolute doo-doo. So the webcam just isn't working, so I'm gonna have to get another one. But I am getting a new computer here soon. My buddy is building one and sending it to me. So
That's awesome.
thank you,
great,
Christian.
man.
Big shout out to you. Fucking love you, man.
Does he have an at?
No, he does not have an at.
Okay.
At him.
Yeah, that's great. If I can, I'll Google it. I don't know, like
Yeah, I don't know the nuances of streaming or anything.
well, I just know that like there's some way to input like like transitions and
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I can look into it. I could mock something up in Photoshop for like like a half hour, and it'd probably be nice to add to the stream.
Yeah, I mean, whatever you're willing to help out with. I mean, I'm always here to make content, and
Yeah.
I've already got a couple videos on my Twitch feed that I've just past broadcasts that I did hanging out with the boys. So I mean, that's just more content that we can clip and use for different kinds of videos.
Yeah.
Some cool
Yeah.
happens. We clip a bunch of cool videos together and
Yeah, if you have some good VODs,
VODs, bruh.
that
What are VODs?
it's just as fancy. I think it's technically stands for video on demand.
Yeah.
It's
Oh.
just it's just clips of a Twitch stream. That's what.
Yeah, I haven't made any clips or anything.
Yeah, well, if you have anything good,
Yeah.
we can maybe we can post every once in a while to the YouTube channel and be like, hey, one of our co-founders does this.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not trying to self-promote by any means. It's like I said, I'm kind of doing this for fun, but if it can help get Rixie out there and get more people to the website or on our YouTube or, into our Spotify or iTunes, I'm all for it, The
Yeah.
more promotion, the better.
I'm all about it, dude. If you're
I
gonna
wonder
play
how
games,
much-
Yeah, I think it's cool.
you might as well
Yeah.
stream.
Yeah,
Twitch
but, like,
apparently is also the future of like live music online.
Yeah, it is. It is. And I think we could really get into that too.
Yeah,
And that would be a
it's
big
whole.
thing.
It is a whole production though. I think to do
Yeah.
it really well, you need like
It's a lot of good equipment.
you need a full game plan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mixers.
Well, good for you,
Power
man. Drop
it's
your
something.
drop your Twitch link. I'll put it on screen.
It's definitely at Deputy Danger Dan, which
course
is
it
all
is.
my handles for
Yeah, dude.
everything. I'm a fool for alliteration.
Where does that come from? Can you give us the origin?
I just came up with it one day for my
find.
Snapchat like 4 or 5 years ago. And then like my friend just kept calling me Danger up there. I don't know if you guys met my buddy Chris, but he kept calling me Danger all the time because it was my handle online. And I was like, all right, well, I guess I'm just gonna roll with it. And it's just alliteration; it rolls off the tongue.
Yeah, it's fun.
So I'm rolling with it,
Cool.
It's cool.
But that's all I got for now.
Cool. Yeah, I'll put twitch.tv/Deputy Danger Dan.
Deputy Danger, no law enforcement affiliation whatsoever.
Do not back the fucking the cops. No. What's going on with you, Tanner?
Well, I just got the news today that that Maddie May and I won a songwriting competition. in
Dude!
Charlottesville.
Good for you.
That's
Yeah.
what's up.
Thank you. Yeah,
That's
really
great.
excited. We
That's
won it as
amazing.
Wine Thief, which is actually that ties in
That is
pretty well with
awesome.
Rixie stuff because obviously the first Rixie music release and Wine Thief's one and only release was on Rixie. So
Yeah.
So winning this competition, it's a venue in Charlottesville called Front Porch. We get like a live music video done there in
Dude.
Charlottesville and photos done. And hopefully new gig opportunities, and I don't know, crossing my fingers, bigger stuff to come in the Charlottesville area, because anyone from this area knows that's a pretty cool music scene that's kind of hard to get into.
That's
So
huge, man. That's
Yeah, that's great.
absolutely huge.
appreciate it. Thank you guys. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. The video was fun, really fun to make. It was kind of just like on the fly.
I'm excited for you.
Thank you. I have officially introduced that I'm releasing my EP on social media. So Instagram, I dropped the hint that I'm like in the process of releasing it, which is great. Yeah, I'm really excited about that. And
How many songs is it going to be?
6.
Awesome. That's like the
Yeah.
perfect amount for an EP, dude.
I
It's
know,
either like
right?
five. Like sometimes you're like, I don't know if that was enough, and then you like hit
Well,
that 6. It's
even
just like
6,
a little
even,
over half
like I
an
listened
album.
through it and I'm like, damn, that was short and sweet.
Yeah,
And I
but you want it
more,
that
but
way.
But you know what? I really like that format. I'm gonna say it now on this, and maybe this will change down the road. But I think a lot of the stuff that I release is going to be EP format.
Yeah,
I
do
might
think
just
we
be an
should.
EP person, and I'm okay with that because like the music scene has changed so much.
Yeah,
You don't
mean-
really need albums. I mean, for the most
Well, I
part,
mean-
people just do singles until
Realistically, everything's an EP until it gets
Yeah.
like millions of streams. So I mean,
Right.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, the amount of streams you get is not going to be based on how your album or your music is packaged.
yeah,
it's a good point.
You
Yeah,
know?
that's a good point.
If you have a
I
hit
do
song, you have a
find
hit
that-
song.
I find that like when I am self-producing stuff, like I'll find like a sound or like a palette, a color palette, if you will, of sounds. And I really like to stick with that like sort of color palette for 4 or 5, 6 or 7 songs. And I'll just save as like a couple different copies of that sort of specific set of instruments. And
Yeah.
I really think that that's kind of where it comes from. This like EP, this drive for making EPs. But yeah, I just sort of released the beginning of that promotional plan. Musical wise, like, we have a couple like really, really cool artists that we're starting to talk to and maybe we'll be recording with down the line. We're still in this limbo state. So there's really not too much that we can do. We have a couple remote projects that we're working on with Ed Coddington, as we've mentioned, and Ed and his brother actually have a separate project, which I think I mentioned the last podcast.
Yeah, are they gonna put out or is Ed and his brother gonna put out like an EP or something? So,
I think they want to do like a full length album.
A full length, like 12 songs or like 10, like
Yeah, which is gonna take.
It's a lot of work.
It's
but
gonna
it'll
take
definitely
a lot
be
of work,
worth it.
and I think it is worth it. I mean,
100%.
Anything honestly that either of those guys do, I'm happy to be a part of.
Same.
It's just I need to find the time to mix it now because they've actually sent me the first like three copies to start working on and start mixing. So that's next up. That's next up for me. I'm really excited
awesome,
about
man.
that. Shout out to Will and Ed Coddington.
Do they have a name for their group yet?
I don't think so. No, I think
Okay.
I think we all need to sit down again when we can, right?
I mean, that's something we can also do. We can add as an add value to, musicians is we can help them brand. My voice cracked. But we can help them brand.
Yeah, I agree.
We can help you guys find your like that identity that you want and basically how you want to sell your music and build it from there. It's not something that we're gonna make and throw at you. It'll be something collaborative. So
Yeah.
I think that is a very big value add because not a lot of musicians know how to quite properly sell themselves. Not saying that some don't or do.
I'm one of those, and I
but-
literally work for the Rixie brand, and it's part of a thought. You gotta sort of think it out,
It's part of the self-deprecation that all musicians have.
right? I did have one more thing, and I should just start writing things down because it just popped into my head. But in a couple like Instagram posts from now / social media posts, I'm gonna share hopefully a link or just a clip from the video where, this podcast video where I introduced my first song. So I'm trying to do that, and then I'm also trying to make a little bit more video footage, either with you, Mason, or Phil, just to showcase a couple of the other songs on the record.
Yeah.
So just as like Instagram posts, get people
Just
hooked up on it.
Just let me know what you need.
So I did have one small thing. The doctor did okay me to play my saxophone again, so I'm gonna jump back on the horse. I'm gonna start writing some more music and stuff. Also, Susan got a full 88 key piano that she has been playing a lot.
What? An 88 key?
Yeah, and me
is
and
it
her are
digital?
Yeah.
Did you guys end up taking that other piano down?
No, we didn't.
Okay.
But it's okay. She got a digital 88 key Alsys, and me and her are gonna start working on some projects and stuff.
Dude, so
build her up
cool.
to kind of make her feel comfortable playing freestyle as opposed to playing like a song. So we'll probably do a couple covers, and then
Nice.
from there
It's a
we'll
great way to
build it
start.
out. But she can do the bass while I kind of do the singing on the saxophone, or even
Saxophone
if there's
singing.
horn parts. So I thought that was cool, but that's something else we're working on. But
That's awesome.
All right, Mace, it's all you, man. Sorry we took up a lot of time there.
Sorry. No, I don't care. I texted it to you beforehand, Tanner. You can pull it up on your phone. I emailed it to you, Dan, so you could see it.
Oh yeah.
So in the vein of last week's
That's not good.
last week's
Ooh.
spam comments, they must have heard us because we're getting different spam comments now. This one, I'll flip it up on screen for the viewers. For the listeners, I will read a small portion of it.
Please don't.
Hey, read the bottom portion, bro.
Yeah. It's like it has punctuation in it so that it doesn't say anything bad. Best full dating hot girls love sex heart emoji. And then
and like click the link emoji.
yeah, and a link, and then there's I couldn't tell you if that's Japanese or Korean.
I don't know.
But yeah,
It looks like multiple languages.
Yeah, it actually you're
Very
right.
strange.
I think it's
yeah.
three
There are
separate
two different
languages.
character sets there.
So yeah, the spam comments continue. I just wanted to update you guys on the newest spam that we've gotten.
Yeah, this is wild, dude. How good is YouTube security at like finding these bots though? Like, are they just allowing them through? And why does it say DNA in the middle of the Chinese down here?
I don't know.
Very
man.
strange.
It's super weird.
This is like some Illuminati shit going on. I don't know.
It's unfortunately YouTube, I think, can only police so much stuff. And this is probably getting commented across like thousands of videos.
Oh, definitely.
And so they can only, what can they do? That's our little spam comment update.
Spam of the week.
Yeah.
I think we should have that. We should have that segment.
Yeah,
going forward.
we need a little theme song for it.
Yeah, spam of the week.
Yeah. The second thing is actually at first I thought it was bad, but then it was actually good. So in the last episode, episode 10, Tanner premiered his new song.
Mm-hmm.
And I uploaded the video, and I get hit with a copyright claim. And it says copyright claim by Inner Street Records. And so at first I'm like,
that's not good.
What is this? Is somebody going around and claiming our music? So I type in Inner Street Records. First of all, I dispute the claim. I say Tanner Carlton is literally in the video saying that we can use his music, and he has no affiliation with Inner Street Recordings. So I don't know why this is getting copyright claimed. We literally have him saying he wants to us to, like, we have his permission.
Man.
Yeah.
So I Google Inner Street Recordings because I'm like, this has
Is
got
it our distributor?
so what it is that we use a service called DistroKid, and DistroKid outsources to two separate companies. One of them starts with an A. I can't remember the name. The second one is InterStreet. So what was happening was InterStreet was copyright claiming it for Tanner.
Yeah.
And so the money would have come back to us. But instead I just said, hey, this is our music. Like, it's okay. Because like it's still ours. You know what I mean? So it would
Absolutely, yeah.
it would get diluted back to us. And so
that is so strange because
but
I didn't think it would be on there yet because it has obviously the record hasn't dropped.
Well,
but yeah, I signed up for like full just because it's my full EP
of course,
just singles.
But see,
I was like, might as well do that.
So
wild.
When I started, I said bad to good. It's actually good because now we know that if someone uses our song, it will get copyright claimed.
I love it.
So
it's not with all of them. It's an extra fee.
It's an extra fee
that you have to go through. And I went through it specifically for this record just because it's it's the full thing. I know I can. They're not going to like take down our video, right?
No,
Did you guys figure it out?
So essentially, what happens is they say there's a copyright claim on this video. How would you like to proceed? I disputed the claim. I said I have permission to use this copyrighted material. I wrote out a little message that was like, Tanner Carlton is an artist on Rixie Records. This song is a release from Rixie Records LLC, and he has given us permission to use this. And he has no affiliation with InterStreet as far as we're concerned. And like within 12 hours, they pull the copyright claim. So
okay, well, I need to check it on my side too, just to make sure that I'm not getting in trouble with
the
YouTube because it's apparently very specific.
Yeah, I mean the good thing is that if we decide to copyright claim our songs, it will work. It knows it right away. And so that's a big deal, and that's why I think it's good. I was worried at first because I was like, "Who the fuck is InterStreet Recordings?" Like, I was like, what's going on here? Because I have heard of artists having their music claimed by people that are not them. So I was worried, but luckily it's actually a part of our distributor, and it's just it was kind of a happy accident. I'm glad that it happened because now we know. But yeah, so I know it's okay because I uploaded a clip of Tanner premiering his song, and we got hit again with the same copyright claim, and I disputed it the same way. They took it down. So I know that it's literally just a computer being like, "Hey, that's Tanner's song."
Yeah.
So if
I love it.
If anybody plays your song without your permission, you will get the ad revenue for that.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so that was kind of crazy because I was like,
that is pretty wild.
It's good though. It means the system's working.
Yeah, it's
true.
It's good, but at first I was like, I was heated. I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" I was like, we start this record label and somebody's gonna try and steal our ad revenue,
right? Oh my god.
But regardless, that was.
I think there's a way for me to also go into their system and what is the word? Like pick certain videos to
like give permission.
Yeah, to just like ignore.
Yeah, and as far as I'm concerned,
which if I have to do that, I will. Obviously, let me know if you see any other issues. And they're like, no, doesn't work that way, because I can go in and try to figure that out.
Yeah, and I think they read through their disputes because they realize like,
I hope
they're like, oh, that's literally him in the video saying, I want to play my song.
It's like a computer being like, does not calculate.
Yeah, it does not compute.
Yeah, just like
so
now I have to go fix that.
That was interesting. The only other really interesting thing going on is that on, let's see, I had my calendar up. On the 7th of May, Frameform is going to be joining us on the podcast.
Nice.
Excellent.
So that is not next week, and it's not the week after, but it's the week after that. So I guess it'll technically be Thursday, the 6th, that they'll be joining us, and that will get released the week after on the 14th. So
Are we
Good.
gonna do it kind of like interview style, just kind of
yeah,
talk to them
we're
and just see what
we're just gonna,
they thought about it?
I mean, to be transparent, we're gonna talk to them about the production of season 2. At that point, they will be halfway through season 2 production,
Nice.
and the same week that the episode that the same week that the Frameform episode on All Staff comes out is when the season premieres. So
That's awesome. That's a good timing.
So it'll be a great way for them to be promoting the show, saying, "Hey, go to these links." Go, promoting the
Nice.
Instagram, and so that's coming up in, I think, 3 weeks.
I'm considering
3 weeks.
how else
That's
we
awesome.
could
I'm
promote it.
really excited for that.
And I was thinking, I was like, this seems like something that like, a public radio station may air, an interview with them about it or something, because it's interesting. It's about art, it's,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I listen to a lot of NPR and JCT or PBS Jacks, and it's just a lot of informational stuff, a lot of art, a lot of music, and I don't know. They do spotlight exceptional podcasts, and I feel like Frameform is one of those exceptional art podcasts.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, if you
Yeah.
can figure that out, man,
it's well on the way.
we're all for it. I mean,
Yeah, I may try to find some emails and reach out to some people and see what I can do.
yeah,
That'd be cool.
but
How are they? Like recording with us? Are they doing Zoom as well?
yeah, they're doing Zoom calls, and they've been recording every week for the past, I think, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, maybe even 6 weeks. But they're like, every other week they're doing an interview with somebody from the scene of like dancing and dance cinema, and we're really racking up a catalog of
That's
episodes.
awesome.
It's going to be 20 episodes for season 2, same as season 1. And we got the new artwork. I showed you guys that. We've got the new Instagram look, and we even have a new theme song for season 2. And I mean, if I can figure it out, I might try to play it right now.
Dude, that would be a cool way to play us out as well.
Yeah, let me see. Let's see.
Wait, did you have anything else besides this?
I
Mace,
wanted
or-
to add something.
No, I don't. If you guys want to,
Yeah, go
time
for it,
while I
Tanner.
try to.
Well,
Yeah.
Mason made me think of it because he said May 7th, and I like that date popped into my mind. I was like, wait, what is going on May 7th? We're actually gigging at Jackleg for the first
Awesome.
time, like maybe one of their first live shows.
Yeah.
They're opening it up to like a small public gathering.
Yeah, I did see that.
Which I think is so cool because that's our part of the Rixie fam, and we're gonna do a Wine Thief show there, and hopefully build off of that as well, because I want to try to get more of our people like playing live music hopefully in there as well.
Yeah, that's great, man. I
Yeah.
saw a post they had on Instagram, about how they were, if you guys are, musicians, hit us up. We're looking for people to
Yeah.
play. We'll pay you. And I'm like, dude, that's amazing. And you know how many
Right?
musicians are just looking to be able to get paid?
Exactly.
So I have it pulled up. So this is the theme song for season 2. I don't know if I'll play the whole thing, but I think it's only about a minute. So let me share my screen. Tanner, you can share your screen, right? If I send you this link.
Yeah, I can try.
Yeah, let me.
I know we've had some issues with it in the past.
Yeah, I just know
but-
yours actually works because I think I have to like install like something for Zoom.
Yeah, I'll share my screen right now. And see if it
So
works.
while you pull that up, I can kind of explain it. I sent them a a short list of instrumentals that I made over the past like 5-6 years. Anything that I thought would be good for the show. And they liked this one, and I said, okay, let me go back in, let me remix it a little bit because it's an old recording, and I've got I've got essentially way more knowledge than I used to, and I wrote this probably in 2015. And
Here we go.
So yeah, it's got a really cool sound, and yeah, Tanner, go ahead and play it whenever you're ready. I'm gonna turn my volume down.
Yeah.
I like that first part. They could definitely talk over that. Oh,
Love that little fill.
oh. Woo!
It's fresh.
Was awesome.
So yeah, so that is Frameform's season 2 theme song.
Funky.
It's quite a bit different from the first one. The first one was kind of more hip hop, like percussive, and this one is a little more funky, a little bit more. I don't know. I mean, how would you guys describe it?
I don't know. It's
Hearing
got
it
a
for the first
coffee
time.
shop vibe for me. It's
Coffee
got a
shop.
real coffee shop vibe. I don't know why.
Yeah, it feels kind of like dubby a little
Yeah,
bit.
I
kind
dig it.
of maybe reggae influenced.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't know,
kind.
it's awesome, dude. I like it.
Yeah, it's kind of a hip. It's just it goes with like it's kind of. I think it's a little bit dancey, but maybe that's just me.
Yeah. You
Mhm.
could definitely
But
dance to that.
yeah, so we're on mix 1 of the trailer. The trailer is just about finished. Probably be finished here in the next week, and the trailer will actually be released. Let's check the calendar. It will be released on the 30th of April for season 2. So that'll go on the remaining RSS feed with the new artwork. And so yeah, we're chugging along.
Congrats. That's awesome. Congrats to them
get
too.
it.
They're doing such
congrats.
a great job.
Yeah. Well, another great episode. Another great
You guys know
talk.
what time it is.
Get
It's
us
that
out of here,
time.
Dan.
And I caress you with my lovely voice and tell you that we are here for you. That we are here to talk to you and communicate. And we want to hear from you. We don't care how. We just want to hear. Especially me.
Yeah,
But
Dan needs to hear.
if you have any music, any podcasts, any ideas, if you just want to say hello, mainly email me. But any of the other stuff, email Dan, Mason, or Tanner at rixie.co. Again, that's Dan, Mason, or Tanner at rixie.co. Hit the line.
All right,
Thanks, Dan.
guys.
Thank you for
Yeah.
that.
Thanks for the hype man.
Hype man, Dan.
The hype.
I've always
man
been the hype
outro. All right, y'all. We will talk at you all next week.
All right.
Bye bye.
Peace.
Bye. Peace. Bye. Goodbye.
All Staff is a production of Rixie, edited and mixed by myself, Daniel Walker, and Tanner Carlton. If you want to keep up with all things Rixie, follow us on Instagram at rixie.co. That's RIXEY.co. And if you're listening on Apple Podcasts, leave us a review and rate the show. It really helps out.